All right, welcome to the first episode of the Carnivore Initiative. And, oh man, it is hotter than Satan's taint out here. Because where are we? Well, being at the beginning of Carnivore Initiative, got to stock the cooler up with some meat. We are in Texas. It is June 4th, and it's 100 degrees outside. So, minor correction, it's 109. I wasn't quite prepared for this, but what we're going to do, we're going to shoot some hogs and a couple of sheep. Figured out it would be a quick trip we could make down here to fill up the freezer to get started on the initiative. Brought Parker along, and we got Jess along. We're going to get ready to do some shooting, some meat harvesting.
God or something. Hey, we know it.
Oh yeah. Stands. We got a field off to our left, water hole out in front of about 50 yards. A couple of lines in sight, but we're gonna sit here till dark and see what comes out. This water's gonna be the most likely, but try to be picky for a little bit. Don't want to shoot anything while it's still hot out here. Just on the bigs. You video the bigs. No. Wait till you get a clear shot. Right at the back of behind his ear. Yeah. Go for it. You got it, Jeff. Nice. Here, let me get it. Oh. Just gonna sit here. We're not doing anything. Shake and bake. Yeah, shake and bake. 2 headshots. Nice shot, dude. That was good. We've been waiting here 20-30 minutes. We got less than an hour until we get picked up by the truck. So it's not too long to leave them lay, so we're just gonna stay here hoping that more comes out. So we don't screw up the last, 50 minutes of daylight or so. Actually not even. Yeah. 45 minutes of daylight. And it's so hot out. We are soaking wet. our seats are just mush. Just from sweat just running down sitting here. It's about the last 2 hours of daylight. The wind just disappeared, but the sun was just still beating in this window. Parker likes apple juice, so he always brings us apple juice in the stand because he's a child. So
It's like really, it's like a different kind of apple juice.
okay,
It's like
that's enough. The pond. Oh, little than I thought.
There's some blood right here, Seth. Seth, you got that? Oh, no? Yeah, boy.
Gotta help drag out your first hog, huh?
I'm not pulling, you just dragging it.
You're supposed to be helping. That's for what? That's it.
Come on, Parker.
Throw them on here?
Yes, sir. There you go, Parker. Got his first pig.
Keep going. Look, there's one behind me.
So right where mine flopped behind the brush, we went and looked. No pig to be found. Very scant blood trail over the course of quite a ways. Until it finally petered out and we just couldn't find, there's just be one little speck. And then 20 yards, one little speck. Finally just disappeared. Blew my mind. Thought I dropped that thing like a ton of bricks, but come out look again tomorrow, but
I got a butterfly.
we'll see.
Oh.
That's a moth.
Oh. Parker, how do you feel?
Feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah, first time shooting something.
Apparently you made a better shot than I did.
Yep.
Look at, don't shoot him in the eye. Just, it's a reference point, his left eye. Go straight down from his left eye. Wait, never mind. Nope. See that white one with the big horns?
Yeah.
Right in front. Don't shoot. Oh, we'll tell you when. Let's get to these trees. shoulder. Yep. I think you got him. Keep on him, Jess. Keep on him, Jess.
I didn't see it go down.
It didn't go down. It's standing in the group yet. But I think if I'm looking at the right one, it's looking at us. I think you might have missed him completely. I don't know if he's standing there in the group anymore. He might be laying up there dead. Put it right on his shoulder. No, it's not.
What? I'm really aiming in the red thing.
Are you putting the red thing on it?
Yes. Right on his shoulder.
The one that's just popping off the tree. Who knows?
That black one.
Yep, yep. Nice. Now you got him.
Gosh, you want? If you got a chance.
No. We're gonna make sure we get yours out.
Okay, I'll put it on the same.
I didn't know which one.
Yeah, he's
Did that. Wait, no. Use this.
just anywhere on him.
Behind his shoulder.
Do you need to do the red dot thing? Yes.
Yes. Got him? He just dropped. I was like, so we got Parker's first, and after stalking him halfway across the property, and finally got close enough where he could get his good shot. Had a couple of misses, but connected on the second last one. And but then it was pretty sick. It wasn't going anywhere, so he was able to get that final shot into it and just dropped him. What do you think about it? How was that?
It's a pretty good experience, you know.
You're pretty excited.
It was fun.
Yeah. So make some fun skulls on the wall. Some good meat. So we'll eat them.
Dude, we saw like this huge snake set. We saw like a huge white snake. What? 2 rams down.
2 rams down. We're on the far corner of the property. So we tracked these guys all the way from one end of the ranch to the other. Us half mile, 3/4 mile at least. And Parker finally got his, and then I knew where they went, so I kept following them, chasing them, stalking them across this open grass and ducking behind trees the whole way. Going, took one shot, and it ended up being a lot further out than I thought, so I shot low and just grazed his belly. But I thought I hit him harder than that, so I took a risky shot a couple times when he was trotting, and I hit him one time, dropped him. The other time I think I hit a tree, his branches fell, but then I caught up to him and finished him off quick. So it wasn't the smoothest pistol action, but made it happen. Now I'm drenched in sweat. So. Yeah, Nancy, that's good.
Come on, Mom.
I don't think it let us shoot off the
Yeah, look at that little thing. How's it going? Hot. Me too. Where are we going? To another hunt stand to get hunted by blood wasps.
What you doing?
I feel like I'm gonna.
God, it smells. What was that?
It was a hog. Still down. We're good. Very good. What about that, honey? Last moment. Did you see anything else? No. There might be more. So I'm pretty proud. Jess and Parker both made their first kills. And Parker's pig's still a little bigger, but pretty exciting, huh?
Yep.
She's been wanting to get that done for a while. We were worried it wasn't going to happen today, but
Like last minute,
last minute. So,
what a good shot.
yeah, it was a hell of a shot. I'm gonna go out and show it. I'll be right with you. So she was at, well, we were at 74 yards with that subsonic, and keep the distance, keep the gore to a minimum, but right behind that ear, through the spine, no pain, most humane kill you could imagine. Just turn the lights out. Probably about 80 or 90 pound hog. So try to get a couple more of them tomorrow. So unfortunately we also weren't able to find that other one that I had shot. So that twists me a little bit. I don't like doing that to an animal. But we got tomorrow morning yet, so gonna get to it. Just keep walking down that, and I'll keep walking through here. Park, if you want to walk through here too, you can. It'll help your mom get opportunities. Yeah, you don't have to be exactly right between us. You can be like moving over to her and moving over to me. Zigzagging is fine. Up to you. Beep, piggy, 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 piggy. Try not to get way out ahead. Try not to get way out ahead. So I'm hoping they'll break out of the brush and go running down the trail. But it may not work out that way. Pick, 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 pick. Pick, pick, pickety, pick. Well, let's go down here and I'm going to have you guys sit on the edge of a field. It's my money and I need it now. Oh, fuck. Oh, this sucks. Someone have their eyes on the end of the road there at all times in case something goes running across, but that's the only opportunity you'd see it was when it's running through that opening. So but I mean, just both of you just watch that way, because all I'm going to do is kick the rest of this out. So as soon as you see me down there, don't shoot that way. And then we're going to work our way back to the ranch.
What kind of animal is that?
I was intending to loop through and come back to you guys, but it was hard to follow. Just trust the good Lord. He will help us find our way. Dear Lord, baby Jesus. The final morning ended up being a bust. We did see a lot of hogs, kicking them up through all the heavy brush, but it was only in the heavy brush, and my plan to get them to kick them out onto the trails wasn't working too well. But it might have been making a little too much noise at times, but it was still a ton of fun. Put some miles on, and we're looking forward to doing it again sometime. It was nice to come down just for a quick 2-day hunt, to be able to just put a little more meat in the freezer. Something easy to do, quick, with a high success rate. So I was able to get some hog and some red meat for processing. So good little addition to start that carnivore diet that started in July. So here we go. Okay, so today's little cooking video. We've got some lamb chops, however you want to label it, and some pork chops from the ram and those wild hogs. We got 3 little ram chops here, pork chops here, what I'm gonna do is put sweet fire on a couple of them, wrap those in bacon, but I'm gonna do one of each, just plain with salt and pepper, because I just want to see how it compares to like store-bought hog, and how the ram compares to venison, more or less. So what I've got here, I've got our grill warmed up to 350. We throw the pork on first. I'm gonna let that cook a little longer, so I want that fully done. And the ram, you throw that on for probably half the amount of time. So I just gotta make sure that the couple that have the bacon around them have the bacon cooked, but I don't want that meat fully cooked. I like my venison pretty rare, so we're gonna get at it. All right, chop, chop, chop. That one broke into pieces when I thawed out, so that wasn't great, but we'll just get her cooked just enough so we can try it out. And I'm gonna get these guys ready too. All right, so the first 10 minutes is up. We're gonna open it up. Looking good. We're gonna flip these guys. These little pork ones are done. But now I gotta throw these guys on. So I'm gonna increase the heat a little bit, get closer to 400. And these little ones, I'm just gonna put on for a couple minutes each. I'll get those ones flipped halfway through, so 5 minutes each side should be enough when I bump up the temperature. Let's see how it goes. Well, let's test these guys first. It's not dry or nothing. It's I'd say the hog is it's definitely not as tender as like a domestic pig, but flavor's there. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna go shoot more. No complaints. Just wait for those guys. Alright, 5 minutes in. We're gonna flip these. I already flipped those little ones. Let's get to taste testing these little suckers. Based on the looks, that'll probably give it another 6 minutes, and that should all be good. As long as that bacon looks like it's cooked down pretty good, so I know the steaks aren't totally raw, but a little rare. There we go. Alright. Just taste the ram. Looks the same as a little venison medallion. That was messy. Nice and red in the middle. Kind of ridiculously juicy, but I'd say similar in comparison to comparing the wild hog to domestic pigs, because the flavors there, just it tastes like venison. That one definitely not quite as tender. Let's try another one of them and see. Yeah, it's really good. It's kind of the same verdict as a hog. It's just not quite as tender as venison. The hog isn't quite as tender as, the hogs weren't quite as tender as a domestic pig, but still damn good. I'm just excited for those seasoned ones. I love sweet and heat mixture. And if you're from Midwest Wisconsin or somewhere around there, Brock has sweet heat beef sticks, venison sticks, whatever you want to make them into. And those are my new favorites. Those things are amazing. Been on the sweet heat kick lately, so I've tried a few different spices. I'm liking it. And I gotta tell you, believe it or not, you wrap these suckers in bacon, and it's even better. Compare what your doctor says. Meat's good for you. That's why you gotta go to Brock's. We'll take care of you. Now, that sweet heat goes good with the pork. See how it goes with the ram. Gotta be good. I'm a fan. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. I am going to go hog hunting again. The rams were kind of a side thing, but I am going to go hog hunting again. I'm going to shoot more of them, because we did not shoot as many as we expected. And maybe next time we'll have a big barbecue with one. We'll see. Stay tuned, we got more coming up.